So, where even are we?
I'm going to put the red one on the Christmas wire and the blue one on the ground. Unless anyone tells me different. But no one's telling me different, so I'm going to do it. Just call me car audio security.
Ready for paint. It is currently 1:39 AM and Charlie has just started priming. We're going to have a long night. We need to try and get the rear bumper, the other front wing, the other side skirt and the rear quarter re-primed, rebased and cleared so that we have enough time for the clear coat to go off. It is now 6 minutes past 3 in the morning. We are waiting for primer to dry so we can sand it. In the meantime, we're trying to fit my tiny little indicators into my bumper. Just discovered my indicator stalk is a little bit dodgy, so I'll have to take that off the other prelude. I'm tired. I've been here for like 14 hours now. Charlie is in there behind the sheeting trying to figure out my indicators. So technically it is now Sunday today. We've got all of Sunday once we go home. Go to sleep, wake up again and come here, and then we've got half of Monday. Bearing in mind we also need to go and get the car aligned on Monday. We don't have a lot of time. Need to get the other front wing, side skirt and rear bumper in paint, so hopefully base and clear that tonight. Yeah, Charles?
Yeah, that's what we're waiting for.
Yeah, so we're going to base and clear once the primer's dry enough to sand, and then once that's done we'll probably go home, have a good sleep, come back tomorrow, try and get everything done. Woo! Great fun. Just two tired people. We are now sand and primer. Charlie's got the DA on the front wing. I've got the block on the side skirt. But look, it's finally in one piece and one colour after all the work that we've done. I don't even know what the time is. I think it's maybe like 12 o'clock. Oh, 1:15. Last night at 5 o'clock, Charlie took me home and I had 4 hours sleep. Charlie came back to the unit and carried on all night trying to get the reactions out of the paint and has now successfully painted and cleared everything.
Absolutely everything.
Absolutely everything. So
we're back on track.
Apparently we're back on track, so that's great because we've all got the rest of today and then like tomorrow, pretty much tomorrow morning, and then need to go get the car aligned and then take it away with us. So this is the list for today. We need to bleed the brakes, put the plate recess in, fit front plate, wire the indicators in, find my side repeaters because I've lost them and put them in, put the rear seat belts in maybe, nut and bolt check definitely, maybe fit my doubled in, maybe put my nicer aircon controls in, even though I've taken my aircon out. That makes sense. Put my steering wheel in, put my headlights in, Charlie's doing that right now, put my tail lights in, I'm currently wet sanding them, fit door handles, fit wing mirrors, put the door back on, put the front wing on, and then tomorrow we need to put the side skirts on, the bumper, and then wet sand and buff. That's what is left to do.
So it's still quite a lot.
Still quite a lot, but we've got all day, and they're relatively small things, so...
Yeah, lots of smaller jobs other than bleeding the brakes, which isn't a big job, it's just time consuming. And I also need to sort your passenger side fitment out, because I haven't touched the rear.
Yes.
Other than that,
That's pretty much it. Just found out I've got no bulbs for my lights either, so I need to get hold of some of those probably tomorrow, which is even a bit last minute, but whatevs. And there's just a couple of little things I need to grab from home for the car, but that's it. Watch this space. We may or may not be finished. Do you know, I'm actually kind of vibing with that colour code, you know?
Yeah, me too.
We'll leave it.
I think we should leave it, at least until it's on the car.
Yeah, I quite like that. Everything has finally been based and cleared. Most of this is probably going on the car tomorrow, isn't it? Because it's only been painted 8 AM this morning during your all-nighter.
Like 8 and 10.
We've got the other side skirt as well, which we need to try and make fit. So the wing's just rested on at the minute, but it looks pretty with the little clear side repeater. I've just been putting the interior back together, mostly just ignore that seat. It's obviously just standard at the minute. I'm going to put my new steering wheel in a bit.
I've been checking everything and
Yeah, Charlie's been safety man, nut and bolt checking.
and sorting out that beautiful rear fitment we now have.
Sorting out this beautiful rear fitment.
And the front will be a little bit better because obviously the wing's not bolted in.
Yeah. Matchy camber, front and rear. Charlie Horn is fitment king.
And this is safety fitment.
Safety fitment!
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and take my steering wheel off now, and you can all join me for the fun of it because that'll be hilarious because I will probably swear a lot. Last time I took my steering wheel out of my other car, I think I gave up. We're hoping for an early night tonight because Charlie's obviously shattered, not having any sleep, and I'm still pretty tired, only having 4 hours sleep.
You're going to have a good rest and get here first thing.
Yeah, for the last day.
For the last day.
Which is just pretty much going to be putting stuff back together, going for a test drive.
Wet sand and buffing.
Wet sand and buffing. I have to try and polish my wheels at some point as well. Or like when we get down to the hotel on the Friday night.
Yeah.
Also, we've taken my horns out because they looked really ugly at the front of the car. So I now can't angrily beep at anyone, which is kind of a little bit sad. I'll just have to shout instead. I'm just going to shout beep. Beep. I feel like they've really overdone this with screws.
In the update, Charlie's got lots of brake.
Oh, in the update, Charlie spilled lots of brake fluid. Not me for once, making a mess.
We did bleed the brakes though, so we now have brakes.
Yeah, we've bled the brakes, so we've now got brakes. I've wet sanded my headlights and my taillights, but they do need probably a machine polish. I also put my rear seat belts in. Not that anyone is going to want to be a passenger in this car. Also, in the update, Charlie fell asleep sitting up, or in between tightening my wheel bolts and about to do something else. Just holding my wheel between his feet.
That shows dedication.
And he fell asleep sitting up.
So we got these little indicators. In the stock bumper, the indicators sit sort of along here, but they look really ugly on this bumper just due to the sort of shapes and the curves. You can't have it all the way up to either end because if not, like the gap is wrong. So unless you popped it right in the middle, it would probably maybe 6 inches from here to here. We found some little bike indicators. I thought it would be a brilliant idea to try and get them in these little holes because there's not really anywhere else for the bumper to have an indicator. Could have them in the headlights, but there's not a bulb slot, so you'd have to sort of do a custom headlights. So on my old Prelude, my indicators, I had daytime running lights along here in the inside, and they were sort of sequential indicators because this is my old bumper, and I walked into the same issue where I couldn't run indicators, so that's why I then put mine in the headlight. But I always wanted to do this idea of having them in here. I mean, they are pretty small. They are quite bright though, surprisingly. They're there because they have to be, but they actually look quite nice as well. They sort of make the bumper look a bit more complete. But yeah, they look cool. I got some plastic JB weld and just JB weld them in the back. But I've got some connectors that I need to put on these. So if I snip this old plug off and then put the new connectors on, so then we can actually still take the bumper off without actually hardwiring it. That's what I'm doing at the moment. Lenny's eating.
I don't actually know if this is the right one, but there's a big old screw there.
That doesn't look like the right size. So it
Well, I've
is.
just tried 2 others.
That is the right size.
Charlie!
Yeah,
I need a strong man.
I'm not strong. I'm weak.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Thanks. You really don't want the airbag going off in my face, right? That's the one. Do I just unplug it then? Oh, I thought you'd already done it. That would have been dangerous. My bad. See ya.
What size do you reckon it is then?
I reckon that's a 17.
No.
19?
Might be a 21. 19. Does it fit? Not bad.
Yep. Is that on or off? I am indeed. Oh wow, what's all this? It's like confetti! Happy birthday! What is it? The reactions were so different. I was like, yeah, happy birthday! And you were like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah, but you'll probably need to unbolt it. You'll probably need to take the top and bottom cover off. Are you sure you've undone all the screws? Ta-da.
Magic. What way round are my indicators the normal way round, or is that what my Audi's like, or is that what your cars are like?
That's what my cars are like.
Is it?
Yeah.
Cool, yeah, Japan.
Broken anyway.
Oh, is it?
Yes. That's why it shouldn't come out like this. It should all be within this unit. Well, there you go.
What I am now doing is putting all the trims back on, and then once they're on, I can get my boss kit and my steering wheel and pop them in. Put my little coin tray in for all the coins I don't have, because I spent them all on fixing this bloody car. I thought I'd break it then. Right, that's the back, that's the front. Seem to have forgotten my lefty loosey righty tighty today. Charlie's putting my door handles in. You can sort of see him. I'm so excited to drive this. Right, plastic trims are back on. Is it now steering wheel time, Char? Bosky. Now I guess it slots on there. Does it just slot over? Because it's got the same shaped spiky thing. There don't appear to be anything to attach it by other than the holes to attach the steering wheel to. Charlie, is that right?
What?
Does this just slide on?
Yeah.
God, look. Amazing. That's made my day. So, this is my steering wheel. It's cute. It was actually just black with white stitching, but this morning, or yesterday, I decided to try and colour code it to the car. So I've got pink around the outside and on part of the heart and up here as well. And then I did do this blue, but the pen I used literally just soaked up and then evaporated. I bought this when I was going to do a black and white interior theme with a black cutter. So that was before I had this one, and I was going to do it on the other Prelude. Now I'm going to take my torque wrench and torque this to the required amount of torque. And there we have my steering wheel. I currently have 2% on my camera and my battery pack is not charged, so this will probably be the end, and we'll catch up tomorrow.